So, in this short clip, I'm going to quickly discuss an updated and important viewpoint I have regarding Free 120 for your USMLE prep, irrespective of whether you are studying for Step 1 or Step 2, and also when you should sit Free 120 and why, okay? So, before we get started, I will be an asshole like I usually am and tell you to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button, hit the bell if you want notifications. Find me on Instagram at Melman_medical, MEHLMAN_medical. Link is down below. Find me on Telegram. Recently created a Telegram group and channel. Links down below. Now, let me address the fucking point I wanted to make as far as Free 120 pertaining to your USMLE prep. I have made many prior YouTube clips discussing the paramounts of memorizing NBMEs 20 through 30 prior to your Step 1, and for Step 2, NBMEs 6 through 11, in addition to all of the NBME subject-specific Clinical Mastery Series forms. However, regarding Free 120, I have previously articulated that no, it is not an overwhelming crisis. No, it is not an overwhelming imperative that one must do Free 120 prior to the USMLE, and my prior contention is that we simply have copious NBME material that you don't have to do Free 120, okay? Although it's helpful and although the questions are the same as the NBME ones, you don't have to do it. That has been my prior viewpoint, especially since Free 120 does not give you a score prediction. My updated viewpoint, however, is that you should absolutely do Free 120 prior to your USMLE, regardless of whether it's Step 1 or Step 2. And that's because I've had students this year get repeats from Free 120 on their real deal. And I've also looked at the Free 120 questions more deeply. And now that I've developed my knowledge of USMLE questions, because I'm constantly doing questions every day with students, I've been able to make some broader connections between the answers on Free 120 and the NBME exams. And I've decided it's absolutely to your benefit to do it. Now, in the sense that it will increase your score, okay? It's a good use of your time. Now, when should you do Free 120? My answer is after you do the offline NBME form. So for Step 1, after you finish NBMEs 20 through 24, you will do Free 120, and you're going to memorize 20 through 24 plus Free 120. You're going to be screenshotting all of your incorrects from those exams into a Word document, saving as a PDF, one master PDF, and you're going to be reviewing all those incorrects hardcore, okay? Then you're going to go into 25 through 30. For Step 2, you're going to do Free 120 after you finish NBMEs offline 6 through 8 and the Clinical Mastery Series forms, before you go into Forms 9 through 11 online. And the reason for this is because our goal is to maximize your scores on the online forms, okay? And Free 120 is only going to facilitate that. So the same way you're doing UWorld prior to the NBME exams, because we want to maximize your score on the NBMEs, it's the same deal in terms of Free 120 prior to the online forms. There's a sequence. QBank, the offline NBMEs and Clinical Mastery Series for 2CK, Free 120, and then the online forms, okay? There is no artificial score inflation. It's a quick tangential point. You get some students who get nervous about this arbitrary notion of having an artificial score inflation on the online forms because they're doing all the offline content and that there will be some repeats. There's no artificial inflation. If you're preparing the way you should be, you will see your scores go up. Okay, so that's the general sequence. We're not going to make this a 49-minute clip. And you know the deal. I'm going to continue making more content. So if you like my stuff, subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate your time. That's it.